Yes. Hi, friends. So, good morning to all. Now, I want to start. Okay. So, Unix or Linux. Unix or Linux, sir, which is very important topic, sir, for real time, for every person. Okay. Sir, in the working, being a developer or tester or database admin, everyone should compulsory having the idea related to the Unix, related to this Unix, sir. Sir, do you know? So actually, my role was Java developer. Okay, sir, and then even I covered. I took. There are several sessions for Python. Okay, even for Python area also. But why suddenly Unix or Linux? I started. What is the reason for that? Is in the market currently the biggest trending technology is DevOps. Okay, do you know right? DevOps. If you want to learn DevOps, Linux must be required. Remember that. Next, if you want to learn Hadoop, compulsory Linux knowledge must be required. If you want to become tester, sir, compulsory Linux background must be required. Remember that. If you want to be developer, compulsory Linux background must be required. Remember that. Okay. So, yes, friends. Yes. So everywhere Linux background must be required. Remember that a bit very carefully about this terminology, right? Yes, friends. So there is some audio issue we are facing. So do you know here just to take a bit very special care about this one. So why suddenly this Unix or Linux I started? Sir, actually I was coming from Java background and a Python background, right? Sir, why suddenly I started? I realized the importance of Linux. Remember this one. If you want to learn DevOps, compulsory you should have clear clarity on the Linux. If you want to learn Hadoop, compulsory prerequisite is the Linux. Next, if you want to become tester, compulsory Linux knowledge must be required. Next up, for any developer, any application developer, either Java background or Python background, so most of applications, irrespective of programming language, are going to be hosted on Linux missions. Remember this one, sir. Linux missions, right? Okay. Like please make sure you people should have clear clarity about this terminology, right? Okay, well, sir, next, if you are working on, sir, PLSQL, okay, if you are working on PLSQL or Oracle DBS, Oracle database admins, Oracle database admins, compulsory Linux knowledge must be required. So Linux is everywhere it is required, friends. Remember, that's why. So suddenly, sir, this Linux just important. This is the reason. So actually my plan was to start DevOps, but to start DevOps, compulsory Linux must be required. That's why I was started Linux. But really a beautiful concept, compulsory you people should have clear clarity about this terminology, right? Okay, remember. So everywhere, friends, everywhere, even machine learning, data science, everywhere, compulsory this Linux knowledge must be required, because your cloud platforms, most of the clouds are hosted on Linux only. Remember this one. All cloud platforms, majority of the cloud platforms hosted on Linux only. That's why please make sure you people should have clear clarity about this one, sir. That is, so I'm sure I worked almost 5 years in IBM as a Java developer. Do you know? So there are n number of times I contacted a Linux admin, just a small comments. Remember this one. Array, I want to search. This is my requirement. I want to search for that. I want to search. This is my requirement. Can you please guide? Can you please guide? What is the command I require to use? This is sir, several times I asked, even for just a small basic commands also. That's why. So being developer, compulsory, highly recommended, better to go for what okay, this is best compulsory. You should have clear knowledge on the Linux, irrespective of your role, either database admin or otherwise a tester or otherwise application developer or administrator, any. So compulsory this knowledge must be required. Next, 90% of real-time applications, 90% of real-time applications, real-time applications, do you know, are hosted on Linux platform. Of course, there are several reasons are there for that. But anyway, 90% of real-time applications hosted on Linux platform. That's why compulsory Linux area is the most important area for you people, right? Especially the people who are working in the companies. Yes, they can aware, they can understand my terminology. Correct, right? Anyone, can you please confirm the people who are working in the companies? Yes, friends. Can you please confirm the people who are working in the companies? Correct, right? Most of your applications, 90% of real-time application are hosted on Linux platform. Please make sure, sir. Okay, that's why. So everywhere, okay, this Linux is very important, highly required, sir. So being learner, you may not get the importance, but once you entered in the company, compulsory you people should aware, okay, Linux, the importance of Linux. That's why highly recommended, compulsory required. Okay, like, sir, now as the part of Linux, sir, what things you are going to cover? Can you please explain some agenda, like some people are asking? Just have a look once, sir. Just the part one, Unix or Linux commands. Sir, this is syllabus is very important. Sir, now overview of Linux or Unix operating system. Next, Linux file system. Next, Linux installation of you can do. Next, and after that, commands, ls command, date command, cal command. Next, how to work with the directories, how to create a directory, how to remove a directory. Okay, like how to list out the contents of the directory, like we are going to discuss several things here. Next, working with the files. Sir, how you can create a file. Okay, how you can create a file. What about hidden files? Next, like multiple things we are going to discuss. Next, comparing files, how you can compare two files, content of two files content. Next, the creation of link files. Next, wc command. What the meaning of wc command? Word count command, how you can use. Next, sorting content of the file, how you can perform sort operation for the content of the file. Next, unique content, how you can unique content, how you can do that. Unique content, how you can do that. Okay, like, next, the input and output of commands and the redirection. The most valuable concepts are how you can perform redirection, if for the command, how you can provide input, how the command is going to provide output, like we are going to discuss. Next, the piping concept, beautiful concept. Piping concept, beautiful concept, you should aware. Next, how to use multiple commands in a single line. Next, regular expressions and wildcard characters, compulsory you should have clarity. Even for the developer role also, these regular expressions are going to play very important role. Next, the command aliasing. Okay, do you know command aliasing, like, you should have clarity. Next, and after that, locate and find commands, very important commands, right? Compression, how you can create compression and uncompression of files. tar, gzip, gunzip, tar, gzip, gunzip, like, bzip to bunzip to, like, there are some compression and uncompression algorithms are there. Next, grep command, how you are going to work. A cut command. Next, file permissions and working with the editors. This is just which is required for the shell scripting, right? Remember this one. Almost these are 22 topics we are going to discuss. As the part of 22 or 23 topics we are going to discuss. As the part of this part one. This is just this is the part what we are going to discuss. Next, and after that, in the shell scripting, I told, right, shell scripting is going to be covered, okay, in the in other slot, shell scripting and shell programming. Yes, here just observe that. Yes, what is the here just shell scripting, shell scripting and shell programming part 2. What is the meaning of shell scripting? What is shell script? Shebang, and how to write the first script. Next, what about shell variables, variable substitution and command substitution, command line arguments, how to read the dynamic data from the user. What about operators? What about control statements, arrays, shell script functions. Next, a project on shell programming. Next, these two are a bit advanced terminology we have to discuss. Okay, this is a small project we are going to discuss on shell programming. Next, stream editor. Okay, this is a CD concept, beautiful concept, friends. Next, and after that, okay, AWK programming we have to discuss. evac programming. Next, project on evac programming, right? So these two parts we are going to discuss. Okay, next, this part, this part anyway, Linux administration basics, sir, almost around 20% of administration part also I'm planning to cover, but don't feel whether this part is going to be covered or not. That depends on time, comfort, time availability, job scheduling with cron jobs. Next, user management, how you can create user, how you can delete user, how to create a group, how to associate user for the group and so on, everything. Next, working with PuTTY, the most commonly used tool in real time to connect with the remote Linux servers. Next, these days the people are not using PuTTY. The people are always going to use Mobaxterm and XShell. Next, how to customize open source software code. Linux is the open source. Happily, you can customize the source code of these. How you can do that? Next, process management. Next, communication commands, write, wall, message, the mail, these commands. Next, how to use Gmail from the Ubuntu terminal to send the emails. Okay, next, package management, how to install a package. Next, how to get a description of a package. Next, how to uninstall a package, like we are going to discuss. Next, install and working with MySQL database, working with Java. Next, job control. Okay, foreground jobs, background jobs, whatever there. Next, no up command, what it's going to do. Yet command, memory related commands, networking commands. Next, working with WinSCP, working with FileZilla. Next, init command. Next, some important interview questions, right? Okay, that's all. These things anyway optional, that depends on the time availability. So I will talk about that, but my commitment is compulsory. Yes, these things, these 23 topics is going to be covered in this slot, and then next these topics are going to be covered as a part of shell programming, including stream editor and evac programming, right? Remember this one. Okay, that's all. This is about our syllabus, sir, what I'm going to cover. Next, this total document, so you people are going to get in the form of PDF file, don't worry at all. So in the form of PDF, so that you can read directly by listening these videos, sir. Nothing will be there, sir, because so each and everything is a direct classroom notes, whatever I dictated for my regular batch students, so that it is available in the form of material, right? Okay, any doubt about these things up to this? What is the syllabus, what I'm going to cover? Okay, like any doubt? Okay. Sir, now I hope everyone got clearly what is the syllabus we are going to discuss as the part of this course. Sir, let me start the basic overview of Unix. Sir, can you please spell out, sir, what is Unix? Okay, anyone, can you please tell what is Unix? Yes, friends. You heard several times, either Unix or Linux. Can you please tell what is Unix? Anyone, can you please tell in a single word? I want. Okay, in a single word, what is Unix? Unix. Do you know? It is an operating system. It is an operating system which was created. Okay, created in 1960s. Remember this one, the operating system created in 1960s, almost 60 years before operating system is this Unix operating system, sir. Okay, almost your father. Okay, if your father in the software, definitely he learned this one. So now you are learning, I'm sure, sir. Your kids or your son, your grandsons also definitely going to learn this Unix or Linux. That much powerful operating system is the Unix. Remember this one. At your college days, in your college days, Unix is there. Unix is there. Even for your kid, do you have the kids? Ray, respond. Do you have the kids? Yes, no. Do you have the kids? Arey, why you are having the doubt in that, man? Do you have the kids? Good. Don't tell no. Don't tell no. So definitely you are going to get the job soon. Once you are getting the job, you will get the marriage. Automatically you will be blessed with the kids. That's why if any person is asking, do you have the kids? Don't tell no. Soon. Okay. So compulsory for your kids also. Okay. This subject is required. But your SAP, data science, and then machine learning, next Python, Java, may be available or may not be required for your kids, but definitely this Linux compulsory required. This Unix compulsory required for your kids also. That's why better to learn very carefully, at least for your kids' sake. Remember, so it is an operating system which was created in 1960s. Remember, sir, first, what is an operating system? Just there are some people are there who are illiterates. Sir, here can you please tell what is an operating system? Suppose I want to buy a computer, sir. Assume that, sir, I took one computer from the market. Okay, assume that all the devices are there. Okay, monitor, next motherboard, CPU, like all the peripherals whatever required for my computer, sir, is I took and even assembled. Okay, now one beautiful computer is ready, sir. Assume that now I want to use this computer. I want to use this computer, sir. In my computer, on the desktop, one file I have to create, or one folder I have to create. Okay, once you have your hardware devices, okay, to communicate with that hardware, device, some software must be required. Once that software is there, is installed in your computer, then only you can use that computer, right? Okay, so by using some special software, user can communicate with the hardware components. That special software, which is nothing but operating system. Everyone in the position to understand, right? What is the meaning of operating system? What is the meaning of operating system? Operating system means by using okay, operating system, so user can communicate with the hardware components. Sir, by mistake, assume that hardware software is not there, I mean operating system is not there, then it is highly impossible to use your hardware components. Now your computer will become dumb, your computer will become deaf. It can't listen our words, it can't do our required operations. So to use hardware components, some special software must be required. That special software is nothing but operating system. Everyone in the position to understand? Yes, friends, a layman also should understand. Okay, so after buying a computer, first thing what you have to do is you have to install okay, operating system. Then only you can use that computer. Okay, so a special software must be required to use our hardware components. That special software itself is nothing but operating system. Remember, right? Okay, sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. Okay, this operating system which was created in 1960s, but after 60 years also still the people are using. After 60 years also still the people are using. Now you are telling, sir, after another 40 years also still the people are going to use this one. Sir, how it is going to be possible? Because day to day in the technology, there are in day to day in the technology, there are n number of the new things are coming. How you are going to use a 60 years before created operating system? Okay, like you may have this type of doubt, sir. What is the answer for that? Is we are not using that base version. Remember a bit very carefully, sir. So whatever operating system which was created in 1960s was the base version. Okay, like with a lot of extensions, and improvements. Okay, with a lot of extensions and improvements to the base version. Okay, several flavors came, several flavors. Okay, several flavors introduced by organizations or companies. Remember these ones are very important. Several flavors came by organizations or companies. So we are using such type of flavors, sir. Whatever extensions we made, whatever improvements made to the base version, now the people are using such type of things, or something like have you ever heard about Red Hat Linux? Anyone, can you please tell? Have you ever heard about Red Hat Linux? Yes, friends. Yes, Red Hat Linux. Yes, some people may use Ubuntu. Yes, Ubuntu. Some people may use SetOS. Okay, SetOS. Okay, like some people may use SUSE. SUSE, like, do you know all these things are various flavors to the base version. Remember a bit very carefully. Amazon Linux, Fedora. Yes, there are multiple things are there, sir. Okay, like so all these things are by default considered. Yeah, improved versions, improved flavors or extension flavors to the base version. Clear, right? Now the people are using, yes, this extended version to the base version. Like so everyone in the position to understand, sir? Some people may have the doubt, sir, it was created almost 60 years before. How the people are using? Array, n number of extensions already made, n number of improvements already made for that. Okay, like so such type of extended thing the people are using. Don't worry at all. So what is operating, what is Unix? Next, how the people are using after 60 years, also the same thing. Is it clear for all of you, right? Up to this, any doubt? Yes, friends, clear for all of you? What is an operating system? Of course, what is Unix? If any person is asking, yes, it is an operating system which was created in 1960s, but still the people are using, still it is the most popular operating system because several extensions and improvements came to the base version like. Okay, that's all. Next, sir, can you please tell some important characteristics of, okay, some characteristics of Unix, some important characteristics of Unix, sir. If any person is asking, yes, at very top level, just I want to talk one important thing, sir. Sir, the first one, it is the biggest advantage why it is very popular here. It is freeware. Correct or not? Can you please spell out? It is a freeware, sir. If you want to use your Windows operating system, compulsory Linux must be required. Remember that. If you want to use Windows operating system, compulsory, sir, what we call license must be required. Okay, it is not freeware, but this one itself is sir freeware. To use, we are not required to pay anything. Okay, this is the biggest advantage, right? Why it is very popular is this is also one reason. Are you getting? Yes, friends. So if any person is asking, can you please spell out what are various important characteristics of Unix or Linux? So the first thing what you have to tell, it is the freeware. Next, the second one, sir, it is very important for you people. What is the second one is it is open source software. It is open source software. Remember this one. It is the open source software. It is the freeware. It is the open source software. Okay, like what is the meaning of open source software? Okay, what it means is, sir, do you know, it is just take a bit very special care. The source code is open, sir. If this source code is not going to fulfill your requirement, what I will do is I will perform some changes to this source code. I will perform some changes to this source code, and I can tell that this is Durga Soft Linux. Are you getting right? So this is Durga Soft Linux, like sir, HP Unix or IBM AIX, something like you may have. So most of the companies followed by, sir, their Linux or Unix flavor. Okay, like so, sir, it is not going to fulfill my requirement. Sir, to fulfill my requirement, I can perform the required changes for this source code, and sir, I will introduce it is the Durgasoft Linux flavor. Like so, are you in the position to understand, right? Yes, friends. Okay, Swarup. Now is it now? I hope I hope you can understand what is the difference between freeware and the open source. Freeware means you are not required to pay anything, man. Anything. Freeware. Have you observed? You are not required to pay anything. Freeware. Next, open source. Open source software means sir, source code is open. You can customize a source code based on our requirement. Clear, Swarup? Okay, like Next, Saurav is asking, it is the freeware, then there may be a chance of hacking. No chance at all. Here, security is more. What is the reason? That part I will take care. Don't worry at all. So, hacking, security is more when compared with Windows. Okay. Now, here just open source means nothing, man. Source code is open. Suppose here observe that. Have you ever heard about date command is there? Date command is there in the Linux or Unix. You were right. Why respond? Date command is there in the Linux. So this date command is going to provide date and the time of the current system date and the time it is going to provide. Now my requirement is, array, this date command not this is not going to fulfill my requirement. Can I change source code? Can I change source code of the date command or not? Yes, you can open the source code of the date command. You can perform required changes, no problem at all. How you can do that part already I told in our material is there. Definitely I will show. Don't worry at all. Okay, here just have a look once about this part. Okay, how to customize open source software code. Okay, Ashish, ready? Just there is a way is there how you can customize open source software code, sir, where you can access this source code. Next, how you can get how you can do modification. After modifications, how you can compile. Next, how to install that modified version. All these things, it's not just only one line stuff. We require to do n number of things, then only it is going to be modified. But it's a separate topic already discussed in our material. Don't worry at all. Clear, right? Okay, what is the meaning of that? Respond. Yes, it is most of the Unix commands, Linux commands are developed in C language. Okay, it is developed in C language. I will show the source code. If you are not feeling comfortable, you can modify based on your requirement and you can tell that is your own flavor. Okay, like so, sir, it is the first, it is a freeware, it is a freeware. Next, and after that, it is open source software. Okay, Linux is the operating system which is developed based on Unix. Remember this one, Swarup. Unix is the base operating system. Linux is the next level operating system. Okay, which is developed based on Unix only. Okay, like next, do you know, sir, what is the first word? Can you please tell what is this one? Freeware. Freeware. We are not required to pay single paisa to use Linux. What is the second word, sir? Open source software. These two words together, it is considered. Yeah, it is FOSS. Sir, it is a technical word. FOSS. What is the meaning of FOSS? Freeware, do you know? Freeware and open source software. Open source software. Here I hope you people can see freeware. FOSS. FOSS. Sir, some people are going to use like next. It is a multi-user operating system. Remember this one. It is a multi-user operating system. Sir, how many users can work simultaneously? Multiple users can work simultaneously. Mm, yeah. So there is some, Ashish Reddy is asking one small doubt. Okay, sir, observe the remaining people also. You may have the same doubt in your mind. If we are able to modify this, then there may be a chance of security issue. Like we have permission concept, we can change that. Yes, we have GNU license permission is there. GNU license permission is there. We can perform the changes, no problem at all. We can distribute our changes also. Ashish Reddy. Okay, there is a chance of security issues like nothing. So that is your own flavor. That is your own flavor. No one is going to, because only authorized person only can change. That changed thing can install only authorized person. Don't worry about it, won't raise any security issues. Ashish, getting? Yeah. Next, is a Windows multi. Yeah, Windows is also, Windows Server is the multi-user operating system. Yes, it is also multi-user only. So Windows Server is the multi-user operating system. Sir, do you know Linux or Unix? It is the multi-user operating system. how many people can use simultaneously? Multiple people can use simultaneously this Unix operating system. Do you know, whenever I'm going to, if I'm going to do that, sir, here just observe that, here just have a look once. Currently which user? Durga user. Okay, currently which user is a Durga user. Like now observe a bit very carefully, right? Okay, who am I? Who am I? Okay, like now observe Durga. Yes, you Durga 1. Okay, here just observe that Durga 1. Now just observe that who am I? Now Durga 1. Have you observed, right? Are login as the Durga. Now the current user is Durga 1. Current user is Durga 1. Something like we can at a time multiple users can work simultaneously. Okay, like it is multi-user operating system, right? Next, it is multitasking operating system. Multitasking operating system, right? Okay, it is a multitasking operating system. At a time, how many activities we can do? Multiple activities we can perform simultaneously. Multitasking operating system. Sir, I can run. There are some jobs in the background. There are some jobs in the foreground. Okay, like multitasking operating system. Okay, like next, I have one small doubt, sir. Okay, sir, here do you know? It is most of the people are having one small doubt, sir. Whenever I'm using the word Unix or Linux, okay, in their mind, sir, everything we have to perform come from terminal only, from terminal only. Just everything we have to perform from command line interface only. Okay, from terminal or command line interface only. Okay, like, but if it is the Windows, sir, it is the GUI based. It is the GUI based. It is really, sir, it's a very easy for us. But here everything we have to perform by using CUI based, sir. Anyone having this type of feeling? Can you please confirm? Yes, friends. Yes. Anyone having this type of feelings, or Windows or Linux, everything we have to perform from black and white screen only. Black and white screen only. But if you are using Windows, colorful screens are there. It's the GUI based, but that is the CUI based. It's also one reason why I irritate Linux. Everything we have to perform. Everything we have to perform from command prompt only. Like anyone having such a type of feeling, friends? Have you observed, right? So I'm executing the command from the terminal. This is in the Windows we can use the word, it is a command prompt, but in Linux we can use the word, it is a terminal. Okay, like sir, can you please confirm? Can you please confirm? Anyone having such a type of feeling? Yes, friends. Yes, there are some very beginners are there. That's why we can customize color. Means, I mean, my intention is everything we have to do from the command prompt only. Okay, like anyone having such a type of feeling? Remember that in the olden days, Linux or Unix flavors are okay only CUI based, but now we have both the GUI based and the CUI based. Okay, remember this one. So it is user friendly. Okay, it is user friendly and supports both the CUI based and GUI based. Remember this one, sir. What is the CUI? What is the CUI? What is the meaning of CUI, son? Anyone can you please tell? Array CUI. What it means, sir? Can you please spell out? So everyone can aware GUI. What is the meaning of GUI, son? Graphical. Respond. Graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. Sir, CUI means command line. Okay, command line user interface or command user interface or character user interface. You can use character user interface. Okay, command line CLI, command line interface, character user interface. So every operation we have to perform in the form of commands only from the terminal. Such a type of thing is UI, right? But sir, most of advanced flavors of Unix or Linux are supports both the CUI and the GUI. No problem at all. Best example here in my system, Ubuntu is there, sir. Assume Ubuntu is there. Now I want to create one directory. Okay, sir, open here new folder. Okay, Durga classes. Okay, I want to create a directory, create. Now automatically Durga classes directory got created. Okay, don't worry. Most of the people are always feeling that it is the CUI based. No, it is GUI based and the CUI based. Advanced features, most of advanced left flavors are supports even GUI also. Okay, like one thing, sir. Here this is like sir, this is my own. I created my own directory. I created, right? Okay, that's all, sir. Now the next thing what I have to discuss is now observe a bit very carefully, sir. Sir, here I want to create one folder, new folder. Here just as Swarup, observe new folder. Just right click, new folder. Right click, new folder. Some Python material like I'm taking, sir. Just now create. Now automatically the folder got created. Just like on Windows, how you can create a directory, man? How you can create a directory in the Windows operating system? Do you know, sir? We are always right click, new folder, something like the same type of thing is possible. Most of Linux flavors also. Any doubt about this? Can you please? So first the feeling, Linux or Unix means black and white screen, no colors in our life. Such type of feeling better to remove from your mind. Okay, here also colors are possible. Okay, next I install Linux on my own. I will show the installation. Don't worry at all. Next, the second thing, the second important thing here, just observe that. Multitasking, you already aware, right? You should not ask this question. What is the meaning of multitasking operating system, sir? Okay, we can do multiple tasks simultaneously. We can do multiple tasks simultaneously. Is the concept of multitasking. Okay, we can do multiple activities simultaneously, parallelly. Such a type of execution is what multitasking operating system. Okay, like next here I have one small doubt, sir, about this one. Yes, here just a take a bit very special care about this one. What is the important conclusion is CUI and GUI. Okay, most of the people always going to love GUI or CUI. Array, what about your favorite? If I ask you, array, choose only one, either CUI or GUI. Please confirm. Yeah. Good. Good. Everyone is going to choose GUI. Yes, obviously it is more user friendly. Uh, I'm using only one word, Rahul. Can you please choose either CUI or GUI? What about your preference? Yes, most of the people are always going to prefer GUI because we are already habitized with the colors. Okay, we are already habitized with that. So mostly Windows itself is that like. But here I have one more small doubt. CUI and GUI, which is more powerful, sir? Which is more powerful? CUI is the powerful or GUI is the powerful? Huh? CUI is the powerful or GUI is the powerful? Okay, remember that CUI is more powerful than this bloody GUI. Okay, small activities only supported by GUI. Okay, big activities also can be performed by using CUI. Okay, a small command can do a big activity which may not be done that much easily by GUI concept. Okay, well, sir, can you please tell any example, right? Sir, now my requirement is, array, can you please create, sir, 20 directories. Okay, directory 1, directory 2, directory 2, directory 3. Sir, in the Windows environment, we can use folder, but in the Linux environment, we can use the word directory. Both the things are same. Don't worry much. Okay, DR1, DR2, DR3, DR4, like sir, I want to create sir, some 10 or otherwise some 50 directories. Can you please create? Okay, this is my requirement, right? So in the GUI, how you can create? Can you please confirm? I want to create in the GUI, sir. So first I have to right click. Next, and after that, new dir1. Okay, one completed. Okay, it's already there. Maybe dir1. Next, and after that, do you know new dir2, new dir2. Okay, like dir2. Next, and after that, new dir3. How much time it is going to take? Can you please confirm? How much time you have to, if you want to create some 50 directories, if you want to create some 50 directories, then how much time it's going to require? Minimum. Yes, definitely at least some each directory is going to take 1 minute or otherwise 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Minimum almost around 45 minutes minimum it's going to take. But if you consider Linux, do you know the power of CUI? I will explain. Just have a look once, sir. Let me go to my desktop. Okay, let me go to the desktop. In the desktop, sir, here these are the things are available. Let me remove this. Okay, these things are already there in my desktop, sir. Now let me open my terminal. Okay, let me open my terminal. mkdir. How many directories you want to create, sir? dir 1 to 50, dir1 ... 50. That's all. A single command completed, sir. Khatam ho gaya. If you want, just observe how many directories got created, sir. How many directories are going to be created? 50 directories by default got created. If you want, you can 1 minute, sir. Where will be created? 1 minute, I will show. Don't worry at all. Here, just observe where, sir. Here, just what is about my current working directory? /home/durga1 is my current working directory. Sir, now here it is there, but instead of that, instead, this is my home directory, right? Okay, in the home directory, have you observed, right? dir1, dir 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. This is the home directory. 1 minute. Oh, the problem here is there is a small issue is there. What is the issue here is, sir, I used Durga1. Have you observed, right? Durga1. Let me go to slash here. Just observe that. So here, let me go to my, just 1 minute, log out. Who am I? Okay, Durga. Just I changed the user, right? Now let me go to desktop. I'm taking. Okay, now I'm in the desktop. mkdir dir1 ... 50 I'm trying to take. Now observe that. Let me open. Sir, in the desktop. Can you please cross check dir1, dir2, dir3, dir4, dir5, and how many directories got created, sir? 50 directories. Okay, are you seeing? Was there ready? Swaroop, everyone in the position to see 50 directories we just created, right? Just a matter of one small command. Creation, right? But in every directory, assume now the power you can say in every directory. Can you please create? Sir, some 100 files, 100 files named with file 1, file 1, next file 2, file 2, file 3. Okay, like 100 text files I have to create, sir. Assume that in every directory 100 files I have to create. Assume that. Array dir1 empty, nothing is there. dir2 empty, nothing is there. dir3 empty, nothing is there, sir. I want to create 100 files in every directory. 100 files I have to create, sir. What I will take is touch command. Okay, touch command can be used. Sir, mkdir command can be used for? Please confirm. What is the purpose of mkdir command? The name itself indicates. Already it is there in the Windows also. mkdir command can be used to create directories. Of course, I will explain in detail. To make a directory, to create a directory. Touch command can be used to create empty file. Touch command can be used to create empty file. Now observe that inside a dir, sir, here inside every directory from 1 to 50, can you please create files? File, sir, 1 to 100. Can you please create 1 to 100? Now, how many files total? How many files will be created? Can you please confirm? A single comment. Total, how many files will be created? In every directory, 100 files. Such type of directories are 50 are there. 50 into 100 is 5,000 files will be created. Just a matter of one click. Now observe. Yes, created, friends. Created. Sir, where is the proof for that? You people may ask. Let me open dir1. Now dir1 contain 100 files. Yes, friend. 100 files are there. Excellent. Now let me open dir2. dir2 contain 100 files. Let me open dir50. dir50 contain 100 files. Are you in the position to understand? That is the beauty of command line interface. That is the beauty of CUI. That's why don't love GUI. Sir, it is just a decorated thing to do small activities, but the powerful thing is always what? CUI. So just love CUI, but not GUI. Clear, right? Yeah, you can. Swarup. Clear for all of you, right? Not required to keep any explanation about this terminology. Ashish ready. Just I'm showing array CUI is powerful, that's all. Okay, but all the options we will discuss in detail next level. Why you have to worry at this stage? Just to create basic idea, that's all. So now onward, can you please tell if I'm going to use the word array, can you please choose either CUI or GUI? Which thing you are going to choose? Which thing you are going to choose, CUI or GUI? Is it CUI or GUI? Don't choose GUI. It is a temporary small activities only. Okay, like highly recommended. Better to go for CUI concept. Okay, like next up, Ashok. Why double dot user instead of single dot? What is the meaning? Where you observe that? I didn't get. Oh, okay. In the command you are seeing, right? That is the convention, that is the thing, that is the syntax we require to use to specify range. Yeah, Ashok, that is the syntax we should use. It is the regular expressions. Okay, like next and after that. Okay, next, sir, another reason. Sir, anyone is asking, Hare, why you choose Linux when compared with the Windows or when compared with many other operating systems? Okay, like so highly recommended. You people, you have to tell that yes, it is more secure than Windows operating system. Okay, remember this one, sir. Windows operating system. Sir, why Linux is that much popular? That much believable operating system for real-time applications. This is also one reason. Remember this one, sir. It is more secure than Windows operating system, than majority of other operating systems, right? That's why highly recommended. Compulsory we require to go for this Linux in the real time. The people are always using all real-time applications. 90% of real-time application are hosted on Linux platform. The reason for that is security is also one reason. So no third party person can enter in our system. No third party person can copy their script. No third party person can execute their script on our system, because here we have two levels of security is there. Okay, permissions concept must be there, which is not available in majority of operating systems, right? Okay, two levels of security is there, which is more secure than Windows operating system. There is some concept named with the file permissions. There we will discuss in detail. Don't worry at all. Wow, good. Everyone in the position to understand what is the meaning? What is the, yes? Very rare, Ashish. Don't worry at all. Permissions are unique. Even expert also can't do anything in that area. If you are not having the permission, you can't enter into our folders first. Outside person is not allowed to enter in our directories. Yeah. Any explanation is required about this terminology up to this? Just I covered only 2 points. Array, what is Unix? It is an operating system which is created in 1960s. There are a lot of extensions and improvements to the base version. Okay, that improved version we are always using these days. Okay, like next, what are various characteristics of Unix? Array, why you are always choosing Unix or Linux? Then everyone in the position to choose. Sir, these are various reasons. Can you please spell out? Can you please spell out the reasons? Yes, friends. Why you are choosing Unix or Linux when compared with other operating systems? What the reasons? Any two or three reasons? The first biggest reason, it is the freeware, it is the open source, it is the multi-user operating system, it is the multitasking operating system. Okay, next, it provides both the GUI support and the CUI support. CUI is more powerful than GUI. Next, and after that, it's more secure than other operating systems. That's all. With these words, definitely interview person is going to be convinced with your answer. Don't worry at all. Clear? Not required to keep any explanation about this one. Okay. Next, what are various flavors of Unix or Linux? Okay, flavors of Unix, flavors of Unix. I told already, right? Sir, here, yes, Unix operating system is open source or not? Yes, friends. Can you please tell, is it a open source or not? Open source. Source code is open. Source code is open. Open. Yes, Unix is yes, Unix is open source operating system. Open source operating system. Okay, multiple flavors, multiple flavors, multiple flavors are available with a lot of extensions and improvements, with a lot of extensions and improvements. Multiple flavors are available with a lot of extensions and improvements, right? Okay, like sir, which things can you please spell out any flavors? Like, okay, Ubuntu, have you ever heard about this one? Respond just now. Whatever flavor we are using is that this is the Ubuntu, this is the Ubuntu, sir. Are you seeing at the top Ubuntu? Okay, at the top you can see Ubuntu 3, Ubuntu, like, okay. Next, sir, Ubuntu, any other things? uh, red hat, red hat Linux, red hat Linux, it is the licensed version, sir. Red hat. Next, have you heard about CentOS? CentOS is similar to Red Hat, similar to Red Hat. Okay, remember that CentOS. Next, Fedora. Next, Fedora. Next, and after that, Slackware. Okay, next one, Slackware. Next, Open Solaris. Open Solaris. Slackware, Open Solaris. Next, do you know Open Solaris? Next, Kali. Kali, yeah, something like Kali Kamata. Okay, Kali. It is also, okay, it is also one flavor, right? Next, do you know there is one very funny name is there, sir. Do you know I have two kids, so twins. Okay, like their age is almost around 2.5 3 years around. Do you know my kids are always so if they require to go to the bathroom, uh, mommy susu. Okay, like mommy susu, like, do you know, like, there is one flavor is there with susu name also. Okay, Suse. Open, Suse Linux enterprise server, Linux enterprise server, Suse Linux enterprise server, like, okay, this is some people may use the word SLES, Suse, like, next, and after that, open Suse. Maybe this may be what we call licensed version. This may be freeware, something like open Suse. Okay, like, we have. Okay, remember, like, sir, can you please spell out how many flavors are there? Yes, friends. Anyone, can you please confirm total how many flavors are there for the for the Linux? Array, respond. How many flavors are there? Almost how many? Ah, how many? Can you please count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8, 9, something like. How many flavors are there? Okay, like, almost around nine. Okay, don't feel 9 flavors are there. Don't feel 9 flavors are there. There are multiple flavors are there. Okay, don't feel 9 flavors. There are multiple flavors are there for the Linux, right? Okay, which flavors are there? Okay, remember that, which flavors are there? Okay, like, multiple. Don't feel sar covered only 9. That's why 9 flavors are there. Like, there are multiple flavors are there. There is one website is there, distrowatch.com. Can you please observe that? What is the website name? Distrowatch.com. Yes, it is going to provide majority of the Linux flavors, friends. Okay, now have a look once about this distrowatch.com. Sir, put the back. Yes, here just observe a bit very carefully about these things, right? Sir, are you seeing? So page hit ranking. Okay, like, sir, MX Linux. Next, Manjaro, Mint, Debian, Ubuntu, Elementary, Solus, Jorin, Fedora, Deepin. Okay, KDE Neon. Okay, AntiX, CentOS. Okay, like, CentOS. Okay, like, are you seeing Kali? Okay, Puppy. Next and after that, light, L Ubuntu, like, sir, are you seeing right? Almost there are multiple flavors you people can see. There are multiple flavors you people can see. Sir, these are the top 100. Remember this one, top 100 hits. Sir, like, do you know there are, don't feel just the only few Linux flavors are there. Hundreds of Linux flavors are available, friends. Any doubt? Everyone in the position to understand? So most of the times, do you know, there is one important point I have to highlight here. Okay, so just there is one very important word I have to tell. What is the important word is, sir, do you know, anyone aware how to ride bike? Yes, friends, how you can ride a bike? Everyone aware, right? Most of the people, not most, everyone. Bike riding, man, everyone, sir. What they're inside, sir. Now, which bike you are currently using? Can you please confirm? Anyone? What bike? What is your bike name? Ayo, no name. Huh? Unicorn, Lona, Apache, Shine. Okay, like, yes, Pulsar. Okay, Bullet, CBZ. Okay, 1 minute. I have one small doubt is there, sir. Now my doubt is, if I give another bike, can you drive or not? That's my doubt. If I can give another bike, can you drive or not? Yes, friends. Yes. Is it easy or not? What they're inside, maybe 1 or 2 minutes you may feel a bit difficult. 1 or 2 minutes, or otherwise 10 minutes you may feel difficult, but after that everything is the same, correct, right? Okay, it's a very easy. So the same thing you people should aware. All these flavors, base version is always the same. Are you getting? If you can show 1,000 Linux flavors also, for all these flavors, base version is always same. base base version is always the same. That's why, so almost 80 to 90% of functionality is the same. Remember these ones, sir. 80 to 90% of functionality is the same. If you are using, sir, if you learn one flavor, you can work on any flavor very easily. Remember this one. Are you getting right? Okay, for all these things, the same thing by default will be there, because all these are derived from same base version. That's why, so if you all these flavors have lot of similarity, if you are perfect with one flavor, you can work on any other flavor very easily. That's why, so don't worry, sir. If I'm using Ubuntu, you can use Red Hat Linux. If I use CentOS, you can use Fedora. No problem at all. No problem at all, right? That depends based on organization they are going to choose. Ashok. So there is no standard. This is the flavor the people are going to use. Nothing. That depends on their requirement, right? IBM people are there. IBM, their own version of Linux is there. Okay, HP people are there. HP UIX, there is their own flavor they are going to use. So Red Hat, most of the times, Red Hat, the people are going to use Red Hat Linux. Okay, so that's why, if you are, what flavor you are learning, on what flavor you are working, don't give that much importance, because 90% is always the same. Yes, correct. Ashish Reddy. All the comments, whatever we are discussing on Ubuntu, sir, are going to work on remaining flavors. Don't worry at all. Any doubt? What are various flavors are there for Linux operating system? Not required to keep much explanation about this terminology. Clear, friends? So up to this, we covered the basic introduction. What is the Unix or Linux? Okay. Next and after that, so what is Unix? What is the importance of Unix or Linux? And then what is Unix? It is an operating system which was created in 1960s with a lot of improvements and extensions. Now these days the people are using. What are various characteristics of Unix? Next, which flavors are there for the Unix? Okay, like, these are the things what you people should aware.